Prabhat, Surya, Sudesh, Yosh, and Noel, my dear students. So it's a pleasure to meet you all back in this university after many years. Previously, we used to conduct this alumni meet. There was an elaborate alumni meet in 2018-19, Nostalgia. It was held outside this building. So afterwards, everything came to a standstill because of this COVID. Now we are again picking up the momentum slowly. This is one step towards that, and I appreciate the office bearers of Mechanical Engineering Students Association of Mesac for taking this initiative to conduct this alumni meet by contacting all the possible members of all the alumni is possible to contact. Even though the numbers are less, but we are expecting more to join after some time because people are having some other assignments. We are doing the inauguration now. Maybe when you reach the final semester, before your course Viva OC, all of you have to pay a fee of 600 rupees towards the Alumni Association and fill up a form. You should also remember that there is an alumni software. You have to join that alumni software. And our Alumni School of Engineering Alumni Association, under the leadership of Dr. Biju and Jose and his team, Anit is one of the team member. He actually, for you, he is alumni of Electrical Engineering Division, first batch of Electrical Engineering branch from here. This alumni association office bearers, they are doing wonderful job. So in fact, I don't know whether you are aware, the alumni association from the contributions of the first batch of School of Engineering BTech students, that means 1995 batch, the association is planning to construct an entrance gate, the design is very beautiful. So it is going to come up in front of this gate. So our gate will be, this gate will be renovated with a new design. It's a very good design. So the Alumni Association is engaged in different types of activities. They are sponsoring the financially weak students, financially weak students. Then they are also contributing to the activities of School of Engineering like the Krishna, Sargam, Vibanchika, etc. And now I think yesterday there was somebody came to meet the principal. That their firm is actually willing to sponsor. That is what I understand. 2 lakhs rupees as the scholarship to the financially weaker. Is it girls students? Girls students, financially weaker girls students of annually. Meritorious. Of course. So like that, this association is doing very good job. So they will also contact you in future. I mean, this is 95 batch. They are contacted now. Next they will contact the students of 96 batch, then it will come like that. So every batch, I am not talking about mechanical engineering students, the whole School of Engineering Association. So by that time, so you will be also in a comfortable position in life. So when the association contacts you back, at that time you have to contribute to the development of your alma mater. Because it will be very difficult because our government is facing financial crunch, so you cannot expect much financial assistance from the government. So now the infrastructure can be improved from the help of the contributions from the alumni. So you can contribute to build the classrooms, then other amenities in this campus. So you should not hesitate to contribute that. Maybe I am not saying only to you. Maybe I am heard by others online. So it is for them also. So please contribute. Please help to improve the infrastructure in School of Engineering through your contribution. You can help us depending upon your position. Now I think the first batch has already been passed out in 1999. So it is almost first batch has come out 24 years before. Now we will be celebrating the silver jubilee of the first batch. Admission, anyway, silver jubilee of the admission of the first batch is anyway over. Now we could not celebrate that because of the COVID lockdown. But we were actually planning a very big event in 2020, right? 2021. But that could not happen. But in 2024, it will be the first silver jubilee of the first batch of students. So the elaborate programs will be there. So in 25 years, people will be in good position. So now you may be in a position to help us contribute to the development of the School of Engineering. So with this small words, I once again congratulate the association office bearers for taking up this initiative and wish the program all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Biju sir, for the kind words and also the appreciation of the core committee. And also, whatever you explained, actually, I was listening very closely to it, and at some point of time, I felt I owe something to this institution. If I will be there in some place at some point of life and I'm happy about it, I should owe that. And if I'm sad about it, I should also owe it. But I don't think I'll be sad after going from here. So yeah, we should have that sense of belonging from this place, that we owe something to this place. And right now, the best way we can return a debt is that by helping them kind of financially. That's the best that we can give right now. So I kind of felt that, and I felt, yeah, I might, maybe Biju sir is here after 10 years and I might come to him and I'm like, sir, I want to give this gift to my department. And they would be very happy. They would, welcome me with open arms. I was noticing that when some of our seniors came, Panicker sir was sitting and he greeted them with folded hands. And to me, it was very unusual to see from Panicker sir. But yeah, it felt very warm that, at some point of time, maybe I'll be also treated that way. So with that spirit, with that sense of understanding, we should now proceed to the next part of the program. So, as I've briefed about the program, the motto behind the program, the event, the schedule would be briefed by our first boss lady of Mesac, the first lady president of Mesac, Ms. Harsha Hemachandran. She would be giving a brief about the program. Let's welcome Ms. Harsha Hemachandran.
Respected Dr. MR Radhakrishna Panicker sir, Dr. Biju sir, and Dr. Jacob sir, Hari sir, and every alumni present here, and all my dear friends. We are all here present here for our Alumni Meet 2022, conducted by Mechanical Engineering Students Association of USAC as a part of our 70th anniversary. So it's been a long time, like as Biju said, it's been a long time we have conducted any of the alumni meet. That's why we initiated it. But as expected, many of the persons are not here due to some reasons. I hope if we are conducting any other programs further, our alumni meet something, more people will come. I guess we can do that. So today I will brief the schedule here. Just after the inauguration just after the inauguration will be done by Panicker sir. We will be revealing our magazine cover. That magazine work is done by Alumni and team. Then we will be giving prizes to the competition winners of our travel competition and Mesac make flag design competition that connected online. Then we will be already we have done actually we are inaugurating our query cell and query box inauguration already done by a principal. He just went sometime before because he has some interview or something. So that's why he already done it. And then we'll be having a photo session. Then we'll go through some what are clubs or organizations in our USAC already. Those mechanical students engineering were part of and are now part. So we'll be briefing about that. Then we will go for an interactive session with all the alumni, faculties and students. If students want to ask something to alumni, what they have done or what they're doing now, you can ask. Even alumni can interact with us. Each alumni has different story. Will be having different stories to share with us. Like if we consider even the main corner, like even each batch will be having different stories to share. Each person will be having different perspective to share about USAC. So we can know all those things through this meet. Hope everyone will be happy with that. And after that, we'll be having some games and all that will be handled by Talha and Alina. Then recollecting memories, all those things. Then after that, tea break. Then we'll wind up with felicitation and vote of thanks. So it's been like it's a great ceremony. So we can ask anything. We may have many doubts what to do after BTech, all those things. Even some of the alumni are present here, but still we can ask them. They are ready to answer. And thanks, actually very much thanks for coming for everyone. They have spent a great day, whole day they have spent here. So thanks for coming. So I'm first
Thank you, Harsha, for giving us the brief of the program. So, as Harsha was saying, this program is a great opportunity. It's actually for you, the alumni, because the QSAT, the story as we see right now, it wasn't like this back then. It would be more great from what I think of, because the alumni are pretty good considering us. So we want to know what that felt like, how was it? So this program is for you. You are the participant, you are the spectator, you are the host, you are everything. So once we get to the informal part of the program, this will be open stage. You can just come up and tell our stories. Because in these 3 years, I've made some good memories in the Mech Corner, and you guys stayed here for like 4 years, and you might have greater stories, right? So we want to hear to them and we want to know more about it. So without taking more of our time, I would like to invite Dr. MR Radhakrishna Panicker sir to give the presidential address and start the program.
Good morning to all of you. Respected faculty colleagues, Dr. Biju N, Dr. Jacob, then Harsha, and our alumni, former students, current students. So I am very happy to be here to take part in this program organized by Mesac. I still remember 2018-19. We had a wonderful program called Nostalgia. At that time, I was the principal of School of Engineering. I think from the students from 95, many students and the later batches, they came over here and it was conducted outside this building. And the suggestion put forward by Dr. Biju is 2024. That is the first batch that they passed out in the year 99. So 99 plus 25, 2024. I am also very lucky to hear because 24, myself and Dr. Basi is retiring. So it will be a gift for us if the program can be conducted in 2024. So I request the second year students, because their course will be also over by 2024. The present S4 students, they can take the lead to organize, because it is not a simple job. If you want to expect more people to come over here, we have to inform them much earlier so that they can take leave from their companies. So this is one thing. As far as Mesac is concerned, for the last, we know that due to this COVID, our students could not organize offline programs. Earlier we had many programs other than the routine academic work. So organizing a program, it is managing people, how to schedule the pro meeting, who are to be invited, all the things that is it is personal development. So I think from this year onwards, we can expect more and more programs that is much more beneficial to the community. One of the issues that I noticed is Mesac is the contribution for the Mesac, that is also can be discussed. So while they are having this program, when they approached, so I have one thing, so I am ready to contribute 5,000 rupees for Mesac. That decision I took 1 week before. And yesterday they came over here, sir, we are in financial difficulty. I don't worry about financial. I will not give any contribution to Onam celebration. If it is for Mesac, then I will give you that is ready. So my request to mechanical engineering students, if you have after the course, if you are settled, you can once in a while you can send 500 rupees per year or so to Mesac, so that they can arrange many technical programs. So with these words, I also salute the alumni who came over here for this function, and wish all the best. And I declare that this program is being inaugurated. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Panicker sir. But for a formality, the formal inauguration, the core team has planned something, so please bring it forth, guys. Anyway, sir mentioned that the community. That's what this whole committee is actually a community. We are a community of people who are bred in a similar department. We have that feeling to this community. And as sir said, we won't pay for Onam, but we are going to pay for Mesac. That's how our emotion should be. That's how our emotion should be attached to Mesac and this department, this building, these teachers, and these people. As we know that the world is shifting towards the virtual era, the meta is coming, so the inauguration is virtual and we want to experience the virtuality of it with the running technology. The title makes a lot more sense, memory, that is combined of two words, two non-Latin words, mechanical and memory. So we are launching, for the first time, any department is launching their own physical magazine, that is the Department of Mechanical Engineering, and this magazine will have everything. We'll be having everything from things done by the department, done by the people of the department, done by the alumni, different entries, and it's open even for the alumni. We are planning to have alumnus column in there so that the alumni can give their recollection, the memories, their works, they can publish it there. They can publish some articles that they want to. If someone is a writer, someone is a poet, they can publish it there. We would love to publish it on the magazine. And also, before going, the alumni who want to order it online, we will be able to deliver it to their address. They can give the number to any of the core committee guys and they will take care of it. Actually, the real plan was to launch the magazine itself in the event, but due to shortage of time, for instance, certain other parameters, we couldn't do it. So I think we would be able to do it as soon as possible and would be able to ship it to the alumni who are interested. And the real credit goes to Aditya AJ and Meenu, the core content creation and media guys who put their heart and soul behind this magazine, and also to the people of Department of Mechanical Engineering who gave their entries to make this magazine a success. So let's thank them and let's appreciate them. Okay, so as we know that Panicker sir has to leave, so we'll have a slide photo session right now with all the teachers. Then we can have a brief photo session later part of the evening. Actually, we have some plans to be included in the magazine, so we will be doing experiments with that later. But right now, volunteer committees arrange a setup for the photo session. So before the photo session, we would like to present a small video that was edited by our team. Actually, we couldn't get a lot of video clips because from what I think, few years back we were more into the real world rather than the smartphone world. Luckily, our Biju sir is still in that world and we aspire to be like him someday. So there were not a lot of videos and pictures so that we can make a collage or a brief video about it, but our team tried collecting whatever they could get and they would want you to present it there so that you can see how the campus was in like these 3-4 years. So next, that will be.
ജസ്റ്റ് പോസ് ചെയ്തേ അത് ഓടി ചെയ്യുന്നത് സ്റ്റാർട്ടിങ്
That was truly nostalgic, and what I felt previous times our teachers were more included. Right now, what's the reason, sir? I mean, are we lagging, or we don't see you all everywhere, right? If I see in all those pictures, at least one teacher is there. But right now we are just on our own. If there is some kind of, you can just tell us that, yeah, this is the thing, you guys take care of this. Is there something particular, sir? Okay, sir, next time we'll make sure of that. Okay, so I think we should get with the photo session now. So, what it is, and you can take it.
ഫോൺ ചെയ്യാം തൽക്കാലം ട്രാൻസാക്ഷൻ വായിക്കാൻ വീഡിയോ
facilitate the winners from those competitions. The first competition was the travel field competition. As we all know, right now, every one of us is a wanderlust, right? We love traveling. So to boost that feeling in us, we tried holding a competition on Instagram, the official page of Mesac. You guys can follow that. So that was planned that the participants should post their reels and with the maximum likes will get the win the competition. And another competition was given to design a mechanical flag, the flag of mechanical engineering. So we want to felicitate those two participants and giving them their respective prizes. So I would like to call Dr. Biju N to deliver the prize to the respective participants. So the first prize goes to the travel reel competition winner, Mohammed Mishan. Mohammed Mishan, can you please come on? Next up, Sarangam from final year mechanical engineering for the mechanical flag competition. Can you please show the flag? Originally designed by Sarangam.
Show in the
Yeah, we should play that together, right?
ഉണ്ടോ ഇപ്പൊ നടക്കുമോ ഷെയർ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല അല്ലേ പറയണമെന്ന് കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ട് ഇതിനെ കൊണ്ട് തോറ്റ് അവിടെ പാട്ടൊക്കെ Everyone is like, oh, mechanical boys. Plus, 9 out of 10 colleges, mechanical is called Royal Met. So I never could figure out what's the reason behind it. So I'm asking the alumni, since you guys are here, like some of you are from the initial batches. So when the name Royal Met got associated with mechanical, and why? There should be some reason, right? And if anyone is having any slightest idea, please let us know. I think everyone here might be wanting to know that. What's the reason behind it? Biju sir, do you have any idea?
I will just share my Hello everybody, it's not a long speech, but I would just like to share my experience about it. So I talked to my father about this. Just asked the same question, why it is called Royal Mech. He's also a mechanical engineer. And he's a pass out from Alumni Engineering College. And he said at that time, even he said they started from calling Royal Mech. But I don't know, I cannot confirm that. But anyway, at that time, even they had this title Royal Mech. But I forgot the year in which he studied there, so I cannot tell about it. Anyway, it's long. Thank you.
So that was the OG Royal Mech, and we are just continuing the legacy. We are not much royal, but yeah, we are trying to become some royal. I think the Golden Wings was kind of showing that royalty as well. So I think okay, they're transferring. But will you say later, you have no idea?
He said it is
Like a tradition. Okay. No one questions.
there is something royal in all activities that you do. There is something royal in all the activities people do.
Okay, so the next up is the reel that won the competition. They want to show it there. In these recent years, the idea of trips has been very common. Everyone is going on a trip, and Kerala is God bless Kerala. It's blessed with everything. There's everything except snow and desert. I think you'll find everything in Kerala which you can find in the world. So, like, I want to ask this to Alumni, during your time, what was the trend of trips? Right now, we have bikes, we can rent cars, and we can go anytime we want. We have public buses, a lot of public buses. At your time, what was the college trip trend? How was it? If someone wants to share, please, we would love to hear that.
I think need to transport is the same before also. Bike, cars. I'm not so travel person, but it's the same. As we said, Royal Mech will find a way. It's always like that. Okay.
The best thing about us is if there is a way, we will find it. If there is not a way, we will make it. So it has always been like that. We have seen this in like college functions, something there will be like an appointment, there is nothing. But then we'll do something and something will happen. Always like that. So yeah, now next we'd like to, as you all know, right, Mesac has been very active, especially SOE. I think if you, let's say someday demolish SOE out of Mesac, no one knows Mesac. Let's talk about Onam. Onam's going to happen. It's right around the corner. And I feel that it's the biggest college event in Kerala. Like none other university or college does it that grand. So SOE has always been active in every field. If you see academic, we have got UPSC toppers, we have got GATE toppers. It marks well. The placement is like top notch. Even apart from that, technicalities, we are making things. We are making cards. There are certain clubs, non-technical things. TEDx, Space Up, even SOE people are organizing that. You won't find 4 members from any other department or something. I'm not saying that they are not good, but yeah, we are the heart of this app. So next up, there are some clubs and there are some technical teams that have been functioning in this app for these terms of years, which got kind of dilated during the COVID period, but we are starting them again and they have achieved something good. Next up, I'd like to invite Kumar from final year of mechanical engineering to give a briefing about all of those clubs in which the mechanical engineering students are and were and will be a part of. So everyone's happy now.
Thank you everyone. Am I audible? We're back. Okay. So about clubs, right? When I had this friend, his name was Ramesh. His name is Ramesh, and he graduated last year. And he went, and he's from a tier 3 college, like a private college, not as good as Mesac also. And when he went to the interview, he cleared the technical round, was academically very well. But when it came to the HR round, when they asked him what extracurriculars did he do, what were his hobbies, he was unable to answer much, nothing solid. Some other candidate who didn't perform that well in technical, but he had extracurricular activities, he had more things in his resume, he got qualified. So that from that point of onwards, I understood that clubs, extracurricular activities other than academics are also important for the holistic development of the student. So today I'll be introducing about the current clubs and the events that has happened, and I'll only be talking about the active clubs. Hello? Hello? Okay, so let's start with TEDx. Can you just present it? So, if you have heard about, maybe have heard about TED, it's a brand, and the motto of TED is ideas worth spreading. So, this TEDx QSAT was started in 2018-19. From 18 the work started, and then they have conducted events in 1920, even the online 2021, and even in 2022 was the offline event after COVID, thankfully. And the main idea behind TEDx QSAT is we want people who are successful, people who are in some position that is not conventional, not like the traditional, that we all keep on getting, just going for a job, that's it, or going for higher studies. Someone who has done different, like maybe actors, maybe musicians, maybe someone who has done out of the ordinary. We want those people to come and speak in this event. So this is the idea behind TEDx QSAT. And the best part is all of the event is conducted by the students from 0 to end. Everything, each and everything. So this also improves the managing skills of the students, the presentation skills, how to deal with people, all of those. So this is one of the main flagship events of QSAT. Next, I would like to talk about a club. It's called the RSX QSAT. It is the official aerospace club of QSAT. This club, when it started with very few people. Just maybe 7 or 8. That's it. And the main idea was to make a aero modeling competition. Go for drones. Go for maybe robotics. But now it has grown a lot. Like currently it has around 300 members plus. And the main event that they have conducted is in online. It was Casopia. This was an online event, and the best part is that students from other than QSAT, outside QSAT, school students, they came and participated in this online event. Then the first offline event we had was Student Space Summit in I guess April of this year. And in this event we had speakers, we had games, we had interactive sessions with the kids, the students who came from schools. It was quite fun, and the most flagship event of this club was Space Up QSAT. This was the second event, the second version, the first edition happened in 2019. In this event, we had speakers coming from ISRO, speakers coming from the private, aerospace industry, coming give their own perspective, because just by studying from academics, we are quite narrowed down. We don't know what is going on in the industry. So this kind of events help us to broaden our perspective. Next, the next club I would like to talk about is IGPC. Now the main idea behind IGPC is, as we know currently, pollution and living sustainable ways is the way to go forward. Like Delhi, it has so much pollution that even if there is no COVID, you might need to wear a mask. It's that part bad. So what this club has, the idea is that from the beginning, from the starting of the college, in the students, we can train them, we can give them programs to spread awareness about how to give a sustainable way of living, how to make a green building, all those. So earlier, right now, yeah. Yes. Earlier, they used to conduct exams, certificate programs. They currently, I don't know if they are doing, but they will start because of COVID kind of stopped. And the major milestones that they had was, yeah, there was this Waterman of India who had come for an event in 2020 before COVID. It was quite awesome to hear his perspective. Then after that, there were more events like World Water Day, then a quiz happening, World Environment Day, quite many lots of events. Now coming, these were all non-technical clubs. Now we coming to the technical clubs that they actually care about, we mechanical students actually care about. The first is why to just limit our sustainable or green way of living just to buildings. What about vehicles? What about bicycles? So the next club is Hermes Mesac. It is basically a human powered vehicle. Like instead of a traditional bicycle, we can't take bicycles to ride for maybe more than 10 kilometers. It's impossible. We might always need a bike. And currently we know for bike and cars anyway, traffic problems. For bikes, fuel price is high. Petrol price, I think last time I checked was 106 or 107 rupees per liter. It once goes to 110 rupees. So what about we have what if we have a cleaner way? No need to use petrol, no need to spend so much money. Just have a vehicle that can replace bikes, and we can commute in the cities. So this was the idea behind this club, and they participated in an event called Human Powered Vehicle Challenge. It is conducted by ASME, American Society of Mechanical Engineers, and the best part is their achievement is that they got state level rank, and then in international they had a 27th rank. So I would like to give a round of applause to them. Now next, why to limit ourselves just to Earth? Let's go beyond Earth, let's go beyond space. Anyway, currently there is SpaceX, there are NASA who are looking for, let's go to other planets, maybe try colonizing that. So I would like to talk about the robotics competition, Team Horizon, in QSAT. So in this competition is basically international competition where people from different branches, it's open to all branches, it's multidisciplinary. So mechanical, electronics, computer science, then software, even non-technical like management students can come and participate in this type of events. And currently, as of now, the teams, in 2019 they made a physical robot, but due to COVID we couldn't make any physical robot. And but right now the best thing is we have already started manufacturing the robot. Like we have already designed it, we are in the manufacturing phase. But the thing is, our team really lacks some expertise, and we need expertise like in robotic arm, like how to make a robotic arm that can take a payload of 7 kgs, it is automated and economical, like something like that is student friendly also. Then in this team we also deal with ROS and machine vision, like robotic operating software. How can the robot navigate autonomously without any human intervention? Then we also require some technology like 3D printing, and also about industry standards and how to write a technical report. These are some expertise that I hope the alumni can help us guide us in this. Next, one of the most sought after team for mechanical students, that is Baha. So currently, as of now, this is the only active SA team which is doing something, and as of now they have. Before it was just purely mechanical. Like you just had to build a buggy that was only purely mechanical. So now they have shifted to e-Baha. So now it is not just open for mechanical students, it's open to all the branches. So electrical students can come, electronics students can come, software people can come, and they can make an electrical vehicle because EV is on the rise currently. And they also have currently have a new innovative fellowship program. The idea behind this program is people who are interested to build this vehicle, but they have no skill. Currently, they don't have any skill to give to the team. They can come and start learning. They won't be part of the team officially currently, but they can learn. They can interact with the team members. They will know more about it. And later, if they have the required amount of skills, if they learn quite enough, they can be part of this team. And I would like to also mention about the achievements they had. In the last iteration, in the prelims round, they had ranked second in all over Kerala. So I would like to give a huge round of applause. Also, another thing I would like to mention is this: everything is built by the students. It's not we don't take anyone's help. No, any industrial help or anything. Everything is built from scratch by students. So the problem is we students we are not that financially good in good state, and this vehicle it can cost anything like around 6 to 10 lakhs just to build. So I would like to request the alumni if they can provide some monetary funds. If not even monetary funds, there are more other places like areas that they can contribute. For example, the team, they have to make reports, they have to give presentation. So maybe how to improve on those styles, how to improve in the industrial standards and all those. So these are the expertise and experience required from the alumni. And from by this, I would like to end my presentation about the clubs. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sahoo. It was a good insight for the people who have passed out a long time ago. I don't think what was the condition of SOE back then, how were the clubs, what were the clubs, how many clubs were active. So I would like to hear from the alumni during their time, what all clubs were there, were they active, if they were active, what were their achievements. So if we can restart them or we can take some inputs from them, it would be very helpful. So if any of the alumni are planning to share their experiences regarding any of the clubs that were active that time, it would be very helpful. Please, give any insight.
Actually, I was going to say, during our times, during times we were shift class, and at present there were no clubs, and you have done a wonderful job. This way, you have definitely effort you have made put into this, and very successful. I'm very proud of you, and very proud of the Mesac club. Actually, at that times, during our times, what we enjoyed is the activities in our Mesac, like the arts, the sports. Once you ask that what's the meaning of the royal make. So during that time, we excelled in the arts, we excelled in the sports. Just like a universal law, thermal express law, voice law, source law, royal is to make. That's what the royal make is. Because I failed in the first semester, mechanical engineering basics, but I understood the royal make word, and that was regarding this mechanical activities during our times. And of course, the first thing comes to our mind is Goa. Straight away, our observers said, no way. So these are our postponed. So during that time also we had some unfortunate events happened with safety class. So our tour was entirely cancelled. That's all.
Okay, thank you so much. Can we go to Goa now?
Actually, I think Eugene batch also went to Goa. Eugene is from the first batch of mechanical engineering. He is my eldest son. But after that, as George pointed out, previously at their time there were official tour programs. First year there is a one-day trip, and then there is a South India trip like that. So then it was official, but there's some unfortunate incident happened during their time, 2003. One student from safety passed away in Goa due to some accident, and there followed a lot of problems, complications for the teachers because they went to Goa without any permission. But since they were going, and then since they are going to Goa, then Sahoo sir, current principal, he sent some, anyway you are going without any permission, then on the way you just visit the Mangalore refineries. So he made some arrangements and then they went, but this problem happened. Then everything was turned upside down. Then people claimed that they went with the permission of teachers. They showed this letter. So there was a judicial inquiry into this. So many problems were there at that time for the teachers also. So afterwards, university has decided to dispense with this official tour program. But now people are going on their own. And now I think there is no point in keeping the official tour, because at that time, this is the only time people get a chance to go out and see places. Now it is like every day everybody is going everywhere. But still you have, the pleasure of going along with that, but it is associated with the risk also. So that is the problem. If everything goes fine, it's okay. But if something goes wrong, then it's the problem. And also as Josh said, there was no like clubs like this at that time. People were most of their extracurricular activities were in arts and sports. And I can say that in mechanical engineering, there were extremely talented people in arts as well as in sports, right from the very first batch. So that is why maybe mechanical automatically became royal in this campus. Even in music field, George Joseph is there in the first batch. He is doing this background scores in Bollywood, in Hindi movies in Bombay. And he has also won national award for some Telugu movie, not in Malayalam. But later in Sudhish's batch, there is one Jaydevan. He is also working in film field in sound engineering. He got state award and also he got national award for sound mixing. Recently means in 2015 or last year. No, national award I think is 2017-18, that period. National award he got. So there are so many people, very talented people in mechanical engineering. And even I think now sports also, Rakesh is now playing in Dubai, winning a lot of championships in shuttle. So like that, most of the extracurricular activities were in arts and sports. And at that time, the real competition was with the mechanical and information technology, stiff competition. But later now it changed to electronics, and now it will be computer science and civil. So, and it is like that. And these activities, when I talk about this Mesac, this club activities, it actually started in the year 2017 period, when earlier, just before that, there was a SI Baha competition. Some people went to Orissa, one university for the initial period, and then they could not clear that, and then came back, and then that was dormant. And in 2017, there is one Kuriakos case. I don't know how many of you know. He came to me, and then he said we have to revive this SAE club, and then he only under his initiation only, and he and then Ajan, so many people came, and then the club was formed. And at that time I was the head of the division. So I told them you can go ahead, and it started from there. And they really they toiled very hard, and they got a sponsorship of 2 lakhs for this from the Cochin shipyard for this first vehicle, and they made the vehicle. Then everything followed. Then Baha, yes, that was Supra, not Baha, Supra. So all-terrain. Is this all-terrain vehicle? No, that was Formula 1, students' Formula 1 racing car. So they made, I think that is available there also. Then came Baha, all-terrain vehicle. Then one more Bohemian, they also made a tractor. But because of the COVID, that activities stopped. But you have to revive all these activities. And the labs were given open after the office service. They were spending days and nights in that thermal engineering lab as well as in the machine shop. They made the vehicle, but no people. I mean, there were opposition because opening this lab to the students all the time. There is one problem: issue is safety. If something happens to the students, who is going to take the responsibility? But still, we allowed the students to go thinking that nothing will happen. But fortunately, by God's grace, nothing untoward happened so far, except that that machine, drilling machine in the machine shop was damaged because I think some spindle got bent or something. But still, people will learn only by doing. So like that, SAE activities started, and then afterwards that slowly other club activities like robotics club, aerospace club, and they all they conducted. They participated in a competition by ISRO, and they also won some prize in the 2018 period. Achyut was that coordinator. So like that, then from there, Horizon, Space Up, sets, everything bifurcated, and many activities came. So that is why it was a very vibrant campus as far as the co-curricular activities are concerned in SOE. So that is why you said that all other people are now looking to SOE for these activities. So you have to keep up the tradition, continue this, the co-curricular activities. You will learn a lot of things. I think those who have already taken part in the SAE competitions, they built the vehicle right from only the engine they bought, other things they made. So many things you will learn other than the textbook knowledge and classroom readings. Okay, so try to learn. Only if you do all these things, that thing will come. So I would urge you to keep up this and revive all these activities. That will help you, not only in academics, in your career, in your placements, but that should not be at the expense of your curricular activities. That should not be an excuse. I am participating in BAHA, that is why I could not attend the classes or exams. That should not be there, because all these are going to add to your resume. But the main thing will be your academics, as Sakib said, other than academics, what you have. When some question comes, then this will be you will have an edge over the others having the similar academic backgrounds. Okay, so keep it up. I hope it will come up. I mean, slowly it is picking up now, so it will come up.
I was having inferiority complex from the senior batches that we are doing nothing. Sir is praising them a lot. Sir is not praising us. But right now I'm kind of feeling proud. Okay, we have the clubs. We made them. They didn't have the clubs. But as you said, mechanical was on top, right? Even right now, SOE Sports Mechanical was the first prize there. We won 100 points. None of the teams even crossed 60 points. So that was the great thing. In Sargam, our zone came second. That was.
There was a handicap earlier. There were no, I mean, mechanical could not participate in activities meant for girls. Now I think that is also now gone.
Exactly. Later we will be boy in the girls category, but now we are having some good sum of girls. So that's another point. Actually, in Tanzania last year we had 5 female candidates. Initially we used to have one in like 4 years. But right now we had 5 female candidates in
I think this first year is the most number of girls. How many are there? 11 is the highest number.
That's like history for but okay, we are looking forward for more. In Sargam, our zone got second, which is SLS. SLS is very better at that. But yeah, next year we are planning to get better. So till now, mechanical is on top notch. All the clubs that were mentioned here had founders from mechanical only. Even Space Club, Robotics Club, Talusa, Team Horizon, every one of them had a founder from mechanical. So this is like we are everywhere, and the whole campus knows the vibe, knows like how they roll. Even we are getting Art and Color Samiti for our own program, so that is also one we are wanted to mention. So yeah, so after that we want to like get some insights from the alumni, like how was the life at the right of we have Meg Corner. I thought we have some teachers at your time. How were the teachers? If were there some assistant faculty? What were the projects that you guys did? Because we have some final project coming right up. So we also need insight about it. We basically want to know like how was it? How was everything back your time? How was the fest back your time? So we are looking for that interaction from the alumni.
Except for I think Gajas and Radhakrishna, all other are in the 2000 I mean that period. At that time the facility was minimal. All these people studied here without practically no facility. These first batch people used to have classes outside the campus on rented buildings, and then they went for practicals in MA College of Engineering. MA College of Engineering,
So practically, these first few batches. I think this facility came here maybe in 2005. That period only. Before that, some 5 to 8 years, absolutely there was no facilities, and they excelled this period. I mean, they excelled in their activities in this situation. So, if you ask what they were doing, there were no scope for doing at that time. The classes were in rented building, and it was afterwards, there was a building, housing board building in front of the Panchayat municipal office, town hall, adjacent to Dysar's house. Then there was a rented building in front of this Kalamassery police station, Manap building. Then afterwards, then we had classes around all this campus in School of Legal Studies auditorium. Some classes were there. Then in that Savannah Teachers Hostel, top floor, where now the sitting initial building was there. No?
Right.
exam in Polytechnic.
Exams, drawing exams were conducted in because in Palanchery Polytechnic, along with because we didn't have that much big drawing hall, so there were absolutely no facilities at that time. But slowly facilities are there. Now I think you have a decent facilities here.
Makes me feel like we are living in the golden era. Yeah, maybe there will be a better golden era, maybe platinum era. But yeah, this is the golden era.
Yeah, I just add to what you said. See, when we had the first batch, if you remember, someone knows my name. Like, he not my name, I think the whole batch, 40 names you'll be remembering. So you should understand the bond we had with the teachers. Okay, when we were in the first batch, they were also the first batch. So we were together going forward. And as you said, we never had a class. We are sitting in an AC room. We used to sweat in the summers in the class. When you see the old SOE, it's all, it had only ground floor at that time when we joined. So it was really hot. You remember in the summer we used to sweat in the classes and all. Now you are sitting in an AC. So when I say it's something like your fathers used to say, I used to walk to school, I used to go by with those slippers and all. So it will be like that story, which I don't want to repeat. Of course, those were our memories. We don't have any club at that time, but we had a good bond. As I was saying, if you want to make a function, in MEC has a whole band. It is classical or Western, we had a whole band. Any program, MEC could come within a day on the stage. So that is one of the reasons you can say you are saying it's a royal MEC. So I was when I came here, I was looking for that. How is the royal MEC? And to be honest with you, actually I didn't know how to come. My home was close by. I was just passing by just to see what's happening in it. That's why my dress is also in this fashion. So I just want to meet. I meet some of the one of them. I come this side. When you say the olden days, I would say there's a library was. Now you have a big library maybe. Those time library books were also very less. Your drawing board and all number of boards are very less. But we had a good bond between the teachers, between the other departments also. And that was the club we had. I think I'll end in that. I don't want to go more. Thank you.
We can see the nostalgia, the way you were speaking, you are like reminiscing everything, what had happened. And the way you said that was our club, it's actually the same. The people you struggle with, be with you forever. So the teachers, students, they struggle. Right now, we are like getting everything dated, right? But you all used to struggle. Even I don't come to my class from Sahara, where you used to go places for your classes and exams.
There was no hostel at that time.
Okay.
There was no hostel at that time. People used to stay close by.
But still, like Sahara is very big. You used to come from there and then go to different places. You come and you're like, today there's no class, and it would be infuriating, right? But still, you all pass that.
One more thing is, now you are saying you don't have class. At that time, in their time, their classes in the older SOE. So me, Roy sir, and few other teachers were there at that time. So whenever one teacher is there, not there, somebody else will come. And I can say that they did not enjoy a single class free semester. Semester also no class were free for them, because if one teacher is not there, some other teacher will be there.
Yeah, right now we have a lot of free classes. But it should be not like that, sir. Things are easier now. You should have more classes. But my classmates will take care of me later. Sir, if you could please come there, it would be like easier for us. You can tell me. So about that, what about the curricular, like we feel and everyone says that mechanical is the toughest, and from our results we can clearly reflect onto that. How was it back then? How were the results? How was the like the classes? How were they? Everything of that academic field. How was it? If any alumni would like to point it out.
You may not be familiar with him, but they are familiar. He was a faculty member in mechanical engineering. Later, he was deputed to the Kunyali Marikkar School of Marine Engineering. And what Kunyali Marikkar is now, it is because of his effort. And now he has come back to School of Engineering. Next year he will be retiring from service. So these people will be knowing more about him than you. That is what I told you. Whenever there is, you. So, like. Whenever, as I told you, whenever there is no teacher is not there, then he will come. If he is not there, I will go to the class. There is a math literary teacher is there. We three were actually harassing these people for many years. As Eugene told, we also learned the art of teaching by teaching them. We learned the trick by exercising this wonder.
Well, that experiment turned out good. I see there are two different experiments. Yeah, so my question was, how was academics back then? Like we got about extracurricular activity, but how was the academics back then? The results, what about the condition of jobs and all?
Yeah, regarding the academics, I have our Jagdish. He was a second rank holder in the exam for mechanical engineering, and he will brief about the academics.
We are 2003 pass out. 5 people. I think we are the most representation here from Alumni. So we were studying from 1999 to 2003. So our focus was CAD, CAM, and we also had robotics in the curriculum. So I think our BTech mechanical and we used to say CAD, CAM was the focus. I don't know if it's the same now.
It's all removed here. That piece is gone.
Yeah. So we used to have the CAD, CAM labs and the SOE, so I can remember those things. And regarding the curriculum, I think one of the semesters, semester 3 was the toughest for very low pass percentage was in test 3, I remember.
Then you stop studying. That's a problem. There are some things that don't change with time. After all, that is their strength of materials, fluid mechanics, electrical technology. That's it. So maybe electrical technology was the most difficult stuff. MOS. My God. MOS is difficult. There is something wrong.
Yeah, and as others told, we have much lab facilities at that time, and we had to go to Cornwall, MR College, and other places, HMP also. but we had great support from faculties. They made sure that we pass out with flying colors, and at least I can see most of our batchmates are very settled. So that's an effort from the faculty is really reflecting in our lives.
Thank you so much. Well, about that, the word you said, they are well settled. Actually, we also want to be well settled. But right now, the mechanicals are not so well settled. So we want some insight, since you are in the industry, you have been studying from the same place, the same teachers, a bit not better environment. But yeah, so what to do to get those placement, the job opportunities, what's the scope, if in India, if not in India, what's the scope? I think you are the best people to answer that question. So if someone is very good, please, that would be of great help.
I think I'm the apt person for reflect on that. But I will share my experience. At the time when I'm passing out from this college, definitely I had no idea. Definitely no idea to go, where to go, what to do, which course to do, in which area. I have not identified myself. This is my strength. This is my weakness. There was no others, teacher was there, of course, was definitely there. He used to ask me every time when the results come, like this, April and 50 or 8. I said, yes sir, okay, so Malayalam. So at the time of passing out like this, so I had no idea. And then, I'm in a government sector now. My advice is like, you have to improve your skills. You have to add your skills so that you excel in the work, excel in the competition. So then you have to do some other courses. What I meant to say is, I don't know about the private sector, but initially I was in the private sector and then came to the government. I have prepared for the UPSC exams, and then I got selected in the UPSC. For those aspirants for the UPSC, for IES, for through GATE, you should definitely put your efforts into the first 2 or 3 years until you get it. You should aim it and you should get it. Definitely there should be a different directive for your mind. You should be determined and self-motivated. Unless otherwise you won't get it. So that's my advice from my part. Rest, thank you to my colleagues. And there are some of us is entrepreneurs who have been settled in abroad. So I think they can share their views also. I invite Mr. Biju.
Definitely.
Good one. I'm basically from working in Dubai, and I was also part of our mechanical batch, where as Visa and all said, we don't have any like machine shop or other. We can say that basic mechanical engineering shops we don't have, where we can go and do our like machine manufacturing, whether to have this manufacturing, to learn the manufacturing process and all. But now, right now, I'm working in a field where it is more of finishing side. You can say sandblasting and painting, which is purely mechanical. This is where my core industry is. So I've been to many industries. I've been to many people. I used to meet many people in shipyards or in a lot of places in GCC and India. But India is very few. But my thing is that your people you need to focus on some specialization. Especially if you say in my industry, you need to focus on painting. If it is painting, it is a lot of now accreditations like NACE, then SSPC. So those standards are there. There are bodies are there. You can go and learn from there. So this will add to your resume in future. But and also you need to have more of not only what you learn from your books. You should do your what you can say this practicals. See, I I used to work in HMT when we had this workshops and all. But there I saw this lathe and all. But now I know what is lathe and what is that, what we can do with the lathe and all. So that my recommendation is to you should have go and learn all these things from the from this type of industries. So that's it.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, a personal request, do you have any vacancy in your firm? That would be helpful. Okay, sir. Thank you so much. If you have anything, you can refer it to me, sir. Yeah.
Now, talking of careers, I would like to add that School of Engineering Alumni Association has an app wherein you can search for your alumni working in specific fields, and you can get their email ID and all, and you can mail them and have chat with them. And if you are focused in any specific field, you can get their insights how to achieve that. What all skills you have to acquire, what all you have to study to be in their position. So actually, I think on the final semester, I think you can enroll in that app as student, and thereafter paying the alumni fee, you become an alumni member of that app. If the School of Engineering, if the Mechanical Engineering Department wants it to be further made ahead, maybe we can, from the seventh semester itself, we can add them as students, and there you can choose your field of you want to specialize in. You can search for that people working in that field, get in touch with them, and that may help you once you pass out what you want to study and be prepared for that. That if you just give a request through Biju sir, we can consider it, and you can enroll into that app. It will be very helpful.
If it is, anyway they have to pay that alumni fee at the end of 8th semester. What you are saying is, if they pay from say 3rd semester, they can enroll into this.
Maybe we can make the process ahead, so they can get help for projects and other things.
Yes.
They can get help from the alumni.
We can collect the alumni fee in the 3rd semester, so that they will be member of that alumni group.
Yeah.
So then they can access this.
All the data. What also is required help in any field, even for this project works and all.
Yeah.
If they need help, they can get help from the alumni through mail, or thereafter they may give their contact number. That will be very helpful. Thank you.
Yes, sir. That would be the best. I think we should give a request like that.
Thank you. You asked about what is the chances and how it is abroad. Since 18 years, I'm abroad. I'm in Germany. After studies, I was also looking. He said he's not here right now, but like he said, I was also looking what to do because I had no proper idea which field I have to go. And I was interested in electronics and automation, so I thought, okay, then think about mechatronics, and then there was a chance there in Germany, and I went. I can only say that if you are not clear about where is your position, where you want to go, just follow your mind. Look at your passion, where you want to be, and then take a step and then proceed further. So like that you can go ahead and then reach your destination. And since 18 years I was there, and I had a chance to work with the most modern technologies because Germany was, there are possibilities there. I was into innovation and research, and since 18 years I have in various positions. Right now I am the R&D manager in aerospace. It is basically electronics. We are providing electronic control systems to for the airplanes, but the mechanical is the basis for everything. So this has helped me a lot. So it's not only that you are limited to mechanical. I am into a manager position. That also is a part of mechanics. So you can also look left and right. It's not, you are not only limited to the mechanical field. You can also reach it. I was also in the connectivity field, which is a hype right now in India. It was, and it is a hype in Germany also. I have been working since more than 8 years in the connectivity field, and then right now in the aerospace field. Yeah. Thank you.
When Advai mentioned mechatronics, people are looking at me. I guess they are having some research. Because as you, somebody told, the third semester is the toughest. Now people are finding fourth semester also the toughest because of this mechatronics.
You have paper in fourth.
Earlier, these people used to study control system as a separate paper. Now we have, they had more of CAD/CAM, as he said. It was mechanical engineering CAD/CAM, and the thermal and fluid paper that you study now, it was compressed into one or two papers.
You imagine your fluid mechanics and
hydraulic machinery was one paper in that semester. Similarly, thermal engineering, heat transfer, and thermodynamics, we have 3 papers. It was into 2 papers. So like that. Then they had computer graphics, microprocessor lab, then control system, CAD/CAM, like that. Microprocessor is not there, but it is in mechatronics. A small introduction is there. No, for you now.
For you now, it's all.
No.
So I had a little bit about electronics at that time itself, because we had microprocessor control systems and things like that. So I was interested in that, and I proceeded further with this field. And I was also interested in management. At that time there was a lot of management papers also there. I don't know whether it is right now. It is also, that's also good, because I also took an MBA, and even I'm doing a PhD right now in the topic is about corporate cultures and agile process of developing. So everything, the basics are all mechanical. I just want to say that you are not limited to mechanical. The world is open to you. There's a lot of things left and right. Look around. Thank you.
I just want to put 3 points. I'm saying at that time we had some training on personal development, like communication skills and all those things. I think that if you catch, you're able to speak in front of the interview or whatever you call it. And what I have seen in my experience is that you bluff a lot. My only thing, don't bluff. Because other side who's listening, he knows more than you. Keep in mind, that's all. I've seen many times people bluff and they get into a spot where you can't come out. So don't bluff. Other thing, you have a lot of clubs, have hands-on experience. That gives the people who work in the industry to listen more. Because people like me forgot the papers and all now, and Biju sir and Roy sir saying, I remember some papers. Because when you're in industry, after 5 years, you become a specialist in your field. So we like to hear your hands-on experience, what you did, what can you do, is what they look into. I think both in India and abroad, what is stuff you have in. So you have to express those things in front of them. I think that will be better.
Yes, we have a businessman and entrepreneur.
Would like to listen from sir, please.
അത്രയും പഴയ ബാച്ച് ഒന്നുമല്ല ഞാൻ. I'm from the 2018 pass out batch. I am not an entrepreneur or like he said, I'm just a businessman basically. We basically started a business with one of your alumni. His name is Ronnie, he's my cousin as well. So we both started up a production plant now in Tirupur. We're into garment manufacturing. So, I mean, from the time I got off this campus, I have never been into anything mechanical, to be very frank. I have always been into business. First, I worked with Biju. I worked as a salesman in Biju for the first 6 months, and then I went on to take up another startup. I worked with a startup as a business head, and then I resigned that job to join back to my business. So when everybody asks me why did you do mechanical engineering, and then if you always want to do management jobs or you wanted to do business, people ask me why did you do mechanical engineering. People make you a fool when you're doing business through all this. So for example, if I am having a production plant, people are setting up machines there. People make you a fool. I've seen my fellow businessmen being made a fool because they don't know how the machines work. They don't know what is happening there. I have seen people give more than enough cash to them so that this works well. It's basically just maybe a screw is tight or something of that sort. See, how you look into things is what you study. It's not just the subjects. It's how you look into things. That's what you learn through mechanical. And as these people said, they're all very seniors to me, just like you guys. What you learn is just not mechanical. When I started with mechanical, what I was thinking is I can go anywhere after this. Whatever field you want to turn into, it's very easy from mechanical engineering or basically engineering. And just as he said about interviews, when you're going for interviews, I myself went for a lot of them after my course ended. See, just talk what you know. Just talk what you know. If you are talking what you know, then it's very easy to convince them. If you talk what you don't know, it's gonna be bad. I learned it from the hard way, basically, because when I went for MBA, I did not take an MBA though, but then I went for an interview for, I don't remember the college, but then I started talking something which I did not know. He started talking it well, then me. Then I said, I don't know this, and then I quit. See, but then the next interview I went for, I talked about things I knew, and I got into symbiosis. And then I thought I'm not taking MBA, and then I quit, and then I joined another work. But yeah, when you talk what you know, it's easier. So just do that. That's the best thing that you can do. And see, all these clubs that you're talking about was started while I was in college. I mean, just like sir was telling, it's all started in 2017, 16, 18 and all that. We started on the tech fest as well after a very long time. I am very sad that the tech fest is not happening right now, I guess, if I'm not wrong. One of my fellow batchmates called me, Ismail had called me because we both were the back. Ismail was one from Turkey. He just called me saying that we still don't have a page right now running. I mean, we know it the hard way because we took a lot of time. We took almost a year out of this college. We were working until 3 o'clock at night. We were all around this college, just like sir said, all the labs are open for us. SCA people were working here, we were working here. We had a coal mine all over this side. I was a sponsorship committee head. He was the convener of the. So we are a bit sad when we see the thing go down after we took a lot of steps towards it. If you can go to Dishna pages and all, you could see how well it was conducted. I think in 2018, 19 and all that. We conducted first in 2018. 16. We conducted in 16 first, and then 17, 18 it went well. 19 also it went well, and then it.
No, it was because of COVID.
But then everybody conducted online. A lot of people conducted online. Yeah, it's about, I mean, only people who have been to a tech fest, only people who have.
Now I think it is in pipeline. Maybe in October it is coming. As you said, there is a problem also associated with that because Krishna became so famous. Then there are efforts to hijack that also. That is the major problem. So
the hijacking thing is always there. It's just that all the committees here, let it be Mesac, let it be any AAA or CS committees, you take the step ahead. That is the best option because you know where it will go, you know how it will go. So basically, it's always better when you guys take the first step and then it goes the way you imagine it to. See, our tech fest, we did not have any cultural events. The first thing when me and everybody went and talked with everybody, all the teachers told me, cultural fest na tech fest. So we did not conduct even one cultural fest. I think we got sponsorship around 3 to 5 lakh rupees, and then even funds was raised from Mesac as well, and then we took our own funds to it. All the programs conducted here was a success. People came from all around. I still remember we had 2 lakh rupees fund to be given to juniors after all the programs were conducted. See, the funds might still be there to start it off.
Not that much because the problem is what you said is extremely important. At that time, we were very particular that it is first. Krishna is a technical festival. Everything will be technical, and they did that way. But afterwards, I think for the last couple of years, people is of the opinion that there should be a cultural event to attract people. But we were actually against that, but still they thought, but that ate away all the funds. So that is the problem. So when you go for that kind of cultural activities, it is expensive. You may not get that much return from that. So they went ahead with the cultural activities, thinking that they will get much sponsorship.
That is one more thing. They should know accounts. They should know how cash flow works, and then if they're conducting an event, first thing that I joined business, my dad told me is you need to know about cash flow. You don't know anything about cash flow.
Is accountancy being taught now? So these people who had a tough time with accountancy being taught. So that was because you may not understand. Once you are heading a company or something, at least you should know what is happening to your company. And you should not be at the mercy of a clerk. You should be at least able to see what is whether it is profit or loss or what is happening. Just see the schedules and see the profit and loss account, balance sheet. That's it. So you take it all positive. When you study, it is difficult. Even when we studied, it was all difficult. We had to do the trial balance and the balance sheet, some adjustments and all that. But that has a good standing in our further things and all that.
Okay, then I think it's quite some time now and all of us are feeling hungry. Actually, I'm feeling quite hungry. And the food is also ready, so we can head for the food directly. The volunteers from the rear gate will guide you there. And after that, we come from there, we are going to have the musical session. And then we are going to have some games and some fun stuff. Right now, things were quite onto the point. Right now, going on will be quite fun. So I request everyone to head with the volunteers to the eating room.
Right now, shooting now.